Hey everybody, before we get into this video about talking about the future of potentially a dark Peter Parker, we have a trivia question for you. The trivia question is, when's the first time that the symbiote shows up in the Marvel comics? Let us know if you know that in the comments below. If you get it right, we'll be sure to give you a like. Also, we have to give a shout out to our DC Thursday winner. We've been sending out questions for you to answer in our community page and throughout the other FilMonger channels. And it was 𝘨𝘪𝘀𝗻𝘃 got this right, so congratulations to you and thank you for being our winner. Now let's get to this video. It's no surprise, or at least if you don't know by now, that we still have a connection to Venom and Tom Holland's Peter Parker in the MCU, but not in the way we thought it might be done. In fact, at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, spoilers if you haven't seen this, hop off right now, the little bit of symbiote is all we have left when Tom Hardy and Venom abruptly went back to their own dimension. That being said, a lot of people are saying, oh great, the Black Spider suit is coming to the MCU, but some are theorizing it might be much darker. Peter Parker is a character defined by his relationships, but at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, he loses it all. I mean, he literally, there's no memory of him, and now he's in an apartment by himself in isolation. This could lead to a much darker, more lonely Peter Parker that we haven't seen before. Peter Parker's story is defined by the choices and sacrifices he has to make for people he loves. But what happens if he has no one to love? Peter can't be afraid of loss or afraid of love or anything. Those things don't affect him now because there's truly no one who knows him. Tom Holland's next movie will have to address this, either with his Peter learning to open up and meet new people once again, or find a way to come back to his original friends, which is less interesting and probably not going to happen. Following the tragedy of May's death, I don't think Peter is going to fully understand the weight of all this, the responsibility he's taken upon himself with losing May and truly losing knowledge of anybody knowing him at all. This might lead to a much grittier and darker Peter Parker. We saw a little glimpse of what Tom Holland could become when he got angry at the Green Goblin, so much so that he was about to execute him with his own glider before Tobey Maguire stopped him. With great power, there must also come great responsibility, but is the responsibility too much for his shoulders? Too much to hold on to? That's yet to be seen, and we're gonna see it hopefully in this next film. Despite the bright, iconic, swinging character that we know and love, we might find a Peter Parker that is alone. That no one loves him, no one knows him, and the media still hate Spider-Man. To everyone else, Spider-Man's just an insane man that killed his aunt and escaped to another universe, and no one likes him. So when he gets the symbiote, it might highlight those features, turning him into not a kind spider or even just an angry spider, but even potentially an evil Spider-Man. This is just a theory. This is what some people put out on the interwebs. We thought it'd be interesting to share with you. Let us know what your thoughts are below. Do you think this is viable? Do you think that Peter Parker will go a little bit more darker? Do you think he'll get his friends back? So let us know in the comments below. And if you let us know, we'll make sure we interact with you. Now to answer that Spider-Man trivia question, the first appearance of the symbiote occurs in the Amazing Spider-Man number 252, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 90, and Marvel Team Up number 141. So there you go. There's all the possible answers, right? I think in Secret Wars, he brings it home in number 8 as well. So there you go. A lot of appearances of the symbiote, and I think it's going to play a critical role in the future of the MCU. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Watch out for that dark Peter Parker potentially coming. Maybe we'll get a Tobey Maguire dance scene. If you want to best support us here at FilMonger, you can like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because it really does help us here out at the channel. And until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching.